Yo! Hello! Welcome, guys. Naughty Joey today, man. Naughty Joey today. Do not follow suit, chat. Do not follow suit. Do not copy me. Welcome. Hello. How are we today? Everyone good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Graham Wicked, Tristan, Tamero, Lurk a lot, CPR, Layu, welcome. Jose, hello. Mirror, my guy, man. 20 streams in a row. Lord Glove. Is that how long it started? Wow. The watch streak stuff. Who we got over on the YouTubes as well? Pico, hello. Jinxie, yo, yo, yo. I haven't checked yet. I'm just going to I think I'm just going to manually reball because I don't ever see myself needing to reball PS5 APUs, if I'm honest. If I was a business, it'd be a little bit different. If I had like a, what do you call it? BGA machine. But I think it's probably going to be best to just give it a go and just reball hand by hand. Ball by ball. Brick by brick. Bazaar. Medic, welcome. MK Fix, welcome, buddy. How are you today? Bodge, my guy. How are you? You okay? Trip says, good afternoon. Looking forward to your stream. Start off my day. By the way, I found you through the code. Lovely, jubbly. Welcome, Trip. Why am I naughty? Because I've got a monster. Rose, welcome. How are you? King Arthur, welcome. Delboy. Andy. Kasen, good afternoon as well. Yeshua, hello. Gary, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Ultra Rosa, yeah. No, it's Ultra Strawberry Dreams, not a Rosa. Ever since Bodges and MSB's gifts, I'm unable to not feel awesome. Oh, amazing. What were the gifts, if you want to share that? Yeah, sugar-free. I will never... do you know what? It doesn't really make a difference. what energy drink you have, sugar-free or full of sugar. I don't think it makes a difference. They're all not fantastic for you. I think everybody knows and is aware of that. But yeah, I will never not have a sugar-free one because part of me thinks it's better for me. But it's probably not, you know. I'm on AliExpress now. What do I need? What do you mean, sorry, Rivs? If you're talking tools, exclamation mark tools. There's a link there to take you to all the tools that I have and use. Car Tech Garage, welcome, buddy. How are you? I look forward to my health shakes in the morning. Frozen strawberries, a yogurt, dark chocolate, almond milk, and Thrive. That sounds amazing. Wicked, that sounds amazing. That sounds so good. I have, you know, for me... Wait. We've had a subscriber come through, but the alerts haven't come through. Pardon me. Well, the Alpha, thank you very much for the Prime. It's not come through on Streamlabs yet. Custom frame logos. Nice. I love that. I've DM'd you. Cool, thank you. Pirate, welcome. I'm good. How are you? Finn, first time chatter. Welcome, my friend. How are you today? Hi, Joe. Did you get the Fenerci? Yeah, I received mine yet. Tud, where did you get yours from? AliExpress? I've not got mine yet, Turd. But I didn't go AliExpress. I'm waiting for the company. The company have sent mine out, and they my tracking is still not in a great place by the looks of it. You did get it from Ali. How are you finding it? Have you used it yet? Yo, Finn in the sink. Wait, what's... Wait. My alerts aren't working. Why they not be working? Has there been an update or something? Because we've got a hype train right now. Finn in the sink, coming in with a Prime, as well as Sionity. Coming in with a Prime as well, but my alerts aren't working. Oh no. Sionity, thank you very much. And Finn, thank you very much for the Prime subscriptions. I appreciate you. This is not good. Because if there's any other alerts, like PayPal alerts or anything like that, I don't think they're going to come through. What's up, Jerry? Love the content, man. I'm also... it's also not just fun to watch, but I found it to be educational. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Alpha. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I need to work out why my alerts aren't working, guys. They're physically not updating on Streamlabs as well. So it's not like a software thing. If I go recent events... It's not coming up with the primes. JFix, welcome, buddy. Car Tech Garage coming in with a Prime as well. Izzy, welcome. How are you? Thank you very much, Car Tech. I appreciate that. You've literally come in and said hello, and you've Prime sub. Thank you. Garbage coming in as well with a tier 1 for 11 months, almost a year. Crazy how time flies. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, what I meant is more so cloud, I guess, Ionity, in the sense of like Streamlabs isn't showing the events on their website, which is going to be the most accurate representation of the events coming through. Whereas the piece of software that I have downloaded to my PC also isn't updated, but it feeds the information from the website, you know. But the website is not updating for me. I'm very confused. Has there been like an update with Streamlabs or something that I just have not been aware of? Because this is not good. JFix, is it actually your birthday? Actually your birthday today. I can't tell when anyone's being serious anymore, man. If it is, happy birthday, my guy. Peter, welcome. How are you? Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah, happy birthday, mate. Congratulations. Congratulations on your birthday. Happy birthday, mate. Just found your channel a couple of days ago. I've been binging your videos like crazy. Never found anyone before who actually does such a good job of explaining exactly what you're doing intensely. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's very kind. And Garbage, like I said, thank you very much for the tier 1, mate. Darkest Asmo coming in with a prime as well. It's so annoying. We've got like a hype train going on right now. Level 2 hype train, 77%, 1 minute, 10 on the clock. But what's going on? Why is none of the alerts working? Chat, this is not good. Let me test one of the alerts still and just make sure the actual testing is working. This is a fake subscription, FYI.
This is a subscription test.
Okay, fine. Yeah, the actual... Yeah, that side of things is working absolutely fine. Mr. Crab coming in with a prime as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Lord the Glove. Recent events. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Streamlabs events. Not coming through on website? Question mark. Log out and log in. Let's do that. Turn it off. Turn it on, baby. No. Is this you not updating? Is there a way to like pull through the current events or something? No. Okay. For some reason, it says there's a price increase this month, but it's going from $5.99 to $5.59. Oh, lovely jubbly. All right. Tristan, thank you very much for the 50 bits. Again, things just aren't coming through, guys. So, unfortunately, I might just have to put, like, alerts not working today, you know? I might have to do that. Let's see what happens. All right. This is going to be painful. You guys have to help me. Without the alerts and the TTS, it's going to be even worse. Oh my gosh. I've just realised how much worse that's going to be. Oh no. Oh no. It's going to be so much worse. Lord glove. Yeah, hard mode activated. Exactly that. All right. Did you say follower alerts look like they're working? Really? I don't think I've had a follower yet. Oh, I have. Just saw one. If anybody could, who isn't, I mean, this is not a scam, I promise, but if there's anybody who hasn't followed yet, could you follow now? And I'll see if the follower alert comes through, if that's okay. There's a follow from Seb P. Usually it shows up around about my chin. I've had a few follows now. Loose Criminal Enterprise. Seb, it's not a scam. It's not a scam. Yeah, it's not coming up. Not coming up. So it's everything. Yeah, it's everything. I was going to say, if it was, if one showed up, that's it. Enterprise, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. It's so strange, man. I've never had that. I never had that. I never had this error with Streamlabs before. Log out of, from Stream Elements in OBS and log in again, maybe cache. No, so MK, it's so I'm looking at the website. I'm looking at the actual website, so it's nothing to do with the downloaded software. I'm looking at the website, and the website events aren't updating on the actual website end. So it's not anything to do with the software that I've got. My Streamlabs are up to date. The alerts that I use, but it's more so to do with the software on. It's more so to do with the actual website. If that makes sense. Once in a lifetime internet crash, yeah. Pains to be but nice one, Jigsy. I like that. Disconnect your accounts and tune and reconnect them. Yeah, I could do that. But I don't know if that's gonna get rid of anything. Hopefully not. I've signed out and signed back in. But I guess that's kind of a way to reset the cache, right? Would be to sign out and sign in again, so it kind of takes all the alerts. I wonder, I'm not just saying this again, I wonder if YouTube's the same, by the way. Because if it's a YouTube, maybe it's just a Twitch thing. So if later on, if we end up getting a super chat or something, it would be good to see if that is like separate to the Twitch side of things. Hopefully it won't delete your alerts and settings. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I also don't want to do that. But it'll be good to know if YouTube is on the same. Cloudflare broke again. I mean, now that we see that go down, like, don't rule anything out, you know. Oh wow, this does actually fit. I was actually a little bit concerned that this wouldn't fit, to be honest, but it looks like it does. Just if YouTube acts the same, it's 100% backend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if it's the same. we go. Search Twitch. JFix, thank you very much for the £1 super chat. I appreciate you.
19 months. I'm still a baby. Happy birthday, Fix. Smiley face emoji.
Bodge, thank you very much for the 19 months. I appreciate you. Guys. Rusty.
Testing Joey number 1.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it's a Twitch thing. Ah. If I have to get rid of Twitch on here and redo everything, I'm going to be beside myself. Why are Twitch events not coming through, man? Have Twitch changed something? Have Twitch done something? If you restart a stream, no, it won't. It won't. That won't fix it. Because you get alerts even when you're not on stream, and it will update on Streamlabs. So Lord only knows what's going on. I really hope Twitch haven't done anything. I'm just going to search any time past 24 hours. It looks like a me thing. Is there a Reddit for streaming? Yeah, there is. r/streaming. Let me have a look at now. No, there's nothing here. Nothing. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a me thing? Oh, no. No, it's nothing to do with the widget URL. Yeah, remove the connection and re-add it. I'm going to try it. Oh, if it gets rid of everything. G! If it gets rid of everything. If it gets rid of everything. Wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Account settings. No, it's my primary. So what? I can't remove my primary? Is that what it's saying? It's my primary. You have the ability to merge. Yeah, I've done that. But it won't let me unmerge. Why won't it let me unmerge it? Connect platforms. Twitch connected. Go to settings. I can't unmerge it. Oh no. Don't unmerge Twitch. If I click my Twitch, it takes me to my Twitch. Okay. Oh man. Wait there, guys. Okay, hold on. All right, I've undone it. I've undone it. I had to do it from Twitch's side. It's still showing. Why would you do this? Oh, nice, Bodge. I've just seen the Discord. It's amazing. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I know what I'm going to do. No, because if I do that, it's going to be a... No, I can't do that. I think I've broken everything. Man! But nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. I've not changed anything myself. Like, how is this a thing? How is it not pulling through the alerts from Twitch, but it pulls them through on YouTube? But nothing's changed. Everything is exactly the same. Must be an issue their end, but nobody else is reporting it. So therefore it becomes my problem. I've not made any changes on Twitch. Doesn't make sense. I'm literally struggling to make sense of it here. I've got issues with the alerts on stream. So like the YouTube alerts are coming through, but the Twitch alerts aren't coming through, and it's nothing to do with the software side of things. It's more so to do with the back end, because nothing on the recent events is coming up with Twitch. And the only thing that I could really think of doing actually. Twitch has a lot of problems, probably. Yeah, it's likely they're back at... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I think I know what I'm going to do. I am going to... Hear me out. I'm going to enable alerts on Twitch. Alert box 1. Edit alerts. So we get a follower. That happens... Just for the time being. Just for the time being, okay? Can I delete that? No, of course you can't. All right. Okay, so what about subs? Randomize? Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. Let's do a randomize. 2 variants must have the same... Twitch, okay. How do you... New variant? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Subscription, 2 months subscribe, exactly 1 month subscribe, new subscriber. I don't want. Okay, fine. Yeah, cool. General settings. Let's just go sound, visuals and sound. Here we go. Text and speech. Say alert text. Say alert. That's fine. We'll go Brian.
Hi, my name is Brian.
Okay.
Hi,
yeah.
My name is Brian.
Yeah, we'll do that. Alert. We'll keep alert very, very simple. Sound. Definitely not. That's not happening. Neither is that. Where are the, like... I'm going with that. Not that one! This one. Is that okay, chat? Save. That's going to be for subs. Gifted subs. Oh, wait. Snap. Snap. Glimmer. Save changes. Glimmer. Just so I can at least know when something's going on rather than just guessing, you know? So community gifts, anything more than one. What's this one? Okay, I'll stick with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. And this one is also that. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then bits. Okay, let's just go with that. Whatever. Cool. All right. Oh, apparently you can have it say the alert.
Hi, my name is Brian.
All right. Do you know what, Brian? Let's do it. I didn't want to do this stuff, guys. Browser source. I'm gonna have to apply it everywhere. Lord glove. Browser. Twitch. Stupid. I'm not allowed to say that word apparently, according to my daughter. 1920 by 1080. All right. If somebody could follow, that would be absolutely massively appreciated, just to see if this is working. There we go. Okay. Did I just... Wait. That was Streamlabs. I kind of like this, man.
Graham 6767 gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
I kind of like that. And it says how many you've gifted. Did it just say how many you've gifted as well, Graham? Can I replay that? That's pretty cool. I like that, Graham. Thank you very much, by the way, for confirming that it works. If there's anyone who could follow, that would be much, much appreciated. Just to make sure it's all good and how big that is. Like, is it big? Oh, it should be 800 by 600, by the way. Wow.
Blind Bodger gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
My guy, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. Okay, well, I need to disable the follows and whatnot. No, Izzy, you refollowed, Izzy? All right, guys, listen. Let me sort out the alerts for the follow quick. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Save. Yeah. So now you've lost your kind of like follow streak, Izzy. I'm sad to say. I'm gutted for you now. I feel like it's completely my fault. So like if I click on your profile now, it doesn't say when since you've been followed from. Right, all I need to do is move. I just need to move it to the bottom now. All I need to do is move it to the bottom. How do I do that? Layout. Here we go. Wait there. Nope. Padding and gap. What does padding and gap mean? Opacity? No, I want it further down. How do I move it down? How do I move it down? It won't let me move it down. Padding 20. What does that do? 20 gap. Well, that's not done anything. I can't move it. I can't move it down. I might just have to move the Twitch alerts for now, guys. And I'm hoping this isn't something that I have to have enabled for massively too long. Because somebody could... okay, I'm just going to run an alert. Wait there.
Compa gifted 28 subscriptions to the community.
I could just run up there, hey.
Joey Does Tech gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
And that's a follow. Okay, alright. I'm just going to have to do that. Ay, caramba. Okay, I've added the alerts. It's just then now at least I have an alert that will tell me what's going on with everyone. Okay? Hopefully that is that's all good now. Totals up 0? Yes. Okay, wait. Yes. Wait. Merge. Wait. Authorize. Okay. I was able to unmerge and merge. Here to help out the streamer get his first sub. 19 months are still a baby. Happy birthday, JFix. That's not the alert we just had, is it? Where did the alert we just had go? Was it? What on earth is going on right now? Wait, the alert that just came through, was that about Bodge?
Testing.
Yes! Wait! Oh my gosh, Twitch, hide me now. Okay. Try it now, chat. Oh, wow, no, wait. I'm just gonna... wait, because this is... Oh, no! I just deleted a scene. Oh my gosh, I got it back. Thank goodness for that. Lord, glove. Wait there, guys. Wait there. Wait there, wait there, wait there. Wait there, wait there, wait there. Where's the total subs gone? Where's the totals? Where's that gone? Total subscriber count. Okay. Please update. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. All right. I think we're good. PLD, welcome, buddy. How are you? Yeah, large scale reboarding. Yes. Yes, we are. Well, I've just had to get some stuff sorted out. Guys, I'm really sorry about this. I'm really sorry. We should be good now, though. I think we should be good. I think the alerts are now coming through. I had to just unmerge and remerge my Twitch account, which I've never had to do in my whole streaming career, so it was completely new to me. Apologies. Apologies, apologies. Okay, I'm going to keep this over here, I think, my microscope, because I am going to have to operate. I don't want it to shake. You know what I mean? Guys, those amounts won't work. Those amounts won't work. If you're trying to test the alerts, I'm not too sure if that's what you're trying to do. Budgie, welcome. How are you? What are they? I don't know. They are bits, but I don't know where they've come from. What's going on with my microscope? But where is that? Guys, I mean, I literally have no idea what's going on today. I literally have no idea what's going on with my microscope. It should be illegal to be able to turn it that far. It should be illegal. I can't even tell you how far I actually twisted that. Oh my gosh. Yes, the total subs are back. Oh, guys, we fixed it. We fixed it. We have fixed it. Well done. Shout out to everybody in their patience. Lord Glove. Shout out to everybody in their patience. Thank you for not giving up on me, guys. Imperfect Rose, welcome. How are you? Yeah, guys, please ignore the energy drinking. Garbage, thank you very much for the 100 bits. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry. Right, chat, what size balls are we using? How long do I stream for? As in, how long have I been streaming for, Imperfect? Or is in like how long do I stream on a like an average? What question? How many hours? Usually about three hours or so, I'd say, is the average time that we stream for every time we kick up a live. All right, first thing we got to do, chat, is clean this chip. Now, I don't know about you. Who bought the soldering iron? Ted, how is it? Must say I've only seen the YouTube videos and profit or loss. Is this standard? No. We don't struggle usually, guys, do we? Can somebody back me up here? Can somebody please back me up and big me up? These aren't our usual struggles, are they? It's like we've spent an hour trying to figure out alerts. That just doesn't happen, does it? If we're being honest. I don't know why today it's done that. I have no idea. Usually the way we start our stream is we have a nice 20 to 30 minute chat and see how everyone's getting on and just, you know, like friendly vibes. And then we'll get into the repairs eventually. But today, I Streamlabs chose war, so I had to fight fire with fire. It's good. I gave it a try yesterday. Nice. So, is it just good? Turd, I feel like you're holding back a little bit here. I feel like if it were amazing, you'd be you'd be saying it's really, really good. Jess, welcome. How are you? Technical I'm having verbal difficulties as well at the moment. But yeah, technical difficulties is definitely the part of it. 0.5 mil G-Man. Okay, cool. Yeah, Turd, give me is it a little bit, is it okay? You said it's good, right? Is it like you're blown away? And what did you go from and to again, Turd? Joey, are you dyslexic? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. Oh, you're going to use it a lot more on the weekend. I see. Okay. Let's come in with some flux here. Now I want to get this up to a good temperature. Bonjour.
I was saying 0.45 balls, Joey Lowell.
Oh, Jinxie said 0.45. So is it 0.45 or... I might need to... The scope might be wobbly, guys, because there's a lot of fumes coming off from this. So I'm going to have to move it over. So are we saying 0.45 or are we saying 5? I've got my soldering iron set to... What did I set it to? 3? I got a 370. I feel like it's a bit too low. I'm going to go 380. See how I get on. I think 380 is a good amount. Yes, this is going to be handballed. I just emailed you. If you can't do this, do you know anyone that could? What's that? Sorry, Kurs. I'm just applying some more heat now, and I'm going to go over this with my microfiber cloth. Take off all this flux. Could do one more once over, I think. Satisfying chat. It's quite satisfying for me. Personally. And I'm going to P ABC. JDT. Alright, chat. Just kind of cleaning as I go as well, okay? Because I don't want to knock any of the caps or anything on this chip. I want to make sure that none of the flux is going to coincide with issues like butter. Stop it, guys. Make me blush. Can't wait for this to completely fail. Couple of spots, but I don't necessarily think that it's going to matter too much. Like, none of them have what looks to be solder on, you know. They might have like tiny little bit of bits like here and there, like you can see little remnants of solder just like here on these pads, but that's not going to make the biggest amount of difference when we go and put these balls on. There's nothing here that is sticking up and that I'm worried about by the looks of it. Hopefully that alert comes through. Hello? Oh, man. About to have a fight with Streamlabs. What is going on, man? And I just deleted all the browser sources for the other alerts, man. Tasman, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Why is it not going through, man? We just got it working. Garbage came through with 100 bits and now it's not working again? What is going on, man? What is going on? Platforms. I'll merge it again. Yeah, I'm going to unlink it. I don't know what's going on, man. What is going on? Guys, I've got no idea. I'm not pressing anything. I've just unmerged and remerged. Graham, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. What's going on?
Testing Joey number 1. I was saying 0.45 balls Joey lol.
I don't know what's happening.
19 months, I'm still a baby. Happy birthday Fix, smiley face emoji.
What? Yeah, I know these are old. I don't understand what's happening. RVNR is saying 55. So we've got 45, 55, and 50. AI's having a breakdown. Yes, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what to do. Okay, guys, here we go. It begins. Right. If I don't speak for 30 seconds at a time, you guys need to tell me that I'm actually streaming, because I think I think I'm just gonna forget. I think I start in the middle, chat, right? Do I start in the middle? 45 is too small. Okay, let's see. Saber coming in with a tier 1 for 24 months and 2 years of me subbing, just about 2 years of you being full time. Keep it. Oh wow, it is, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, next month is going to be 1st of January. It's going to be 2 months full time. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. You're a legend. Thank you. But your alert has not come through because Streamlabs is doing my absolute nothing today. 5-5, 5-5. Okay, all right, 5-5 it is then. A few people saying 5-5. Jinxie saying he's used 4-5. Chat, you want to see something? You want to see something quick? Before I get deep into this, by the way.
Wait, what?
Old Mike hype.
What just happened? There's no shot on this earth that somebody's just gifted 5 memberships on the YouTubes.
Darksy.
Dark has come in again and gifted 5 YouTube subs.
Do I look different, chat?
What? I would say I've just woken up. That's a lie. I'm not just woken up. I've just had lunch. So I'm a little bit late. Or here, pin comment on the YouTube chat. Quite a few things going on. Coffee or milk, tea. John, how are you? The revenue from using the PayPal donate rather than any. I appreciate you.
This was my first stream. 22nd. This is the 31st of December, 2023. 31st of December, 2023.
Yeah, so we're just taking it easy. We're trying to be a bit sensible, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Has everybody seen when it comes to finance and stuff? It's a different conversation. We're here to repair tech. What am I talking about? But Dave Ramsey on YouTube, repair electronics. What's that? The cookie has come in. Thank you so much.
I didn't know what the alerts were. I had no idea.
Let's see if we can replicate.
What was I doing?
I'm going to unplug it first.
Switch.
Sure. I still watch my family on a Sunday.
Vigo with 50, by the way.
Memberships. Let's check that. So that's
This is before Twitch was a thing. I wasn't.
see that,
It's not before Twitch was a thing. Sorry, it was before I started simulcasting.
I don't know if
So I'd just
we're in
done
the chat, to be honest.
YouTube at this point, I think.
Joe, top. Yeah, it depends if you can sell it though, Linux. I'm talking from a supply and demand.
That's where it all began. Chat, the full-time content creation. Yeah, man. Your hairline's better. Fifi pushing it, man. Yeah, Vigo's good, man. I hear from Vigo every now and again. In the old DM. I was there. Yes, you were, Retro, my guy. Yes, you were. Okay, chat. I think we go left to right then, yeah? As in, start left, go all the way down, go back up, go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Can someone... How many balls is this, chat? Does anyone know? My hairline's gone, so I can push it. But I'm going to get 2 pairs of tweezers here. These ones are going to be the best bet, I reckon. I'm visualizing how fast I'm going to be. What, Izzy, when am I going to get a haircut from you? When are we arranging this? When JDT does a USA tour, I'm coming to you for a haircut live on stream. How does that sound? Even better. Feel free to clip this, right? Feel free to clip it. Feel free to clip it. Izzy, if we ever manage to do that, if we do a JDT USA tour and I come to you for a haircut, then chat gets to decide what haircut I get. Should we do that? $1,500 plus soldables. Oh no, guys, we're not going bold. I will go a minimum of like 2, and the reason being is because I get itchy scalp. I will get itchy scalp, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants an itchy scalp. So the lowest I'll go is like a 2. I haven't got a brush for like for spreading out this paste. And the reason why that's an issue is because I don't necessarily want to use a cotton swab because it might leave a fibre or 2 behind. And when it comes to balling, that's going to be severely annoying. Should I just use my finger? Maybe I'll just use my finger.
Joey's itch
Yeah, it's
returns
working
yet
again.
Moved from the armpit to the scalp.
Thank you very much for the 100-bit saver. I appreciate you. It's working now. Techno, welcome, by the way. Let's use the finger. What's that? Oh, it's really grainy. Ugh. Ugh. Is that the flux that's grainy or something else on my hand that's grainy? Ugh, is that what flux feels like? Brother, ugh. It's the flux. How do you know that, Foss?
You need a gremlin haircut. Tears of
guys,
joy.
I'm not getting a gremlin hair. Well, you guys would decide. But this is only if Izzy was able to cut my hair. IRL. We do an IRL stream with Izzy. And Izzy cuts my hair. When JDT tours America. Coming to a stream near you. In 2030. I do it all the time to get an even coat. Yeah, it felt really weird, Foss, hey? Right, guys, this is at 5.5. To be fair, that seems like a really good size. 5.5 seems like a really good size. Just by looking at it. Kingbo seems to have... This is... Yeah, Foz, this is Kingbo. This is Kingbo. That's why I was like, what? Wait, what is that? So that would make sense then. Right, chat, I'm going in. Wish me luck, I'll see you on the other side. It's been a pleasure. Oh no.
Start from top left to right and make your way down.
I know, I'm just going to go all the way left. I'm just going to go all the way left down like this and then back up, etc, etc. Because if I go over here and then I have to come back over here, I'm going to end up potentially knocking stuff over here. So I think if I just go line by line, left to right, then I don't knock anything. It's my logic. Thank you very much, by the way, Jinxie with the £2. Appreciate you. Guys, do I want any save points, do you think? Should we do any save points? I'll be keeping an eye on chat as best I can, by the way. Just as an FYI. It's going to take him a while. Ah. This is the content that people want. Hey, people wanted me to take an APU off. We're here now. I don't think there is any saving, you know. I don't think there will be any saving, if I'm honest. I'm gonna do 4, I think. Put in the chat now, how many streams is this going to take? Will I get carpool tunnel before finishing? I swear, right, if I sneeze or something towards the end of this, I will absolutely lose my head. Or if I like jolt my desk and all these balls go flying. The concentration that is needed is going to be disgusting.
Put it this way, I'll check back on progress around Christmas.
I should have done a subathon on this. I should have done a subathon, just me reballing a chip. That's content, hey? I mean, it's so stupid it could actually work. Four days later. Bridger, thank you very much for 100 bits. Appreciate you. I mean, we're here for good vibes, good vibes, good chats, good music. You know, we're all here to relax, all right? This is the vibe that people want during their shift. If you guys want any topics of light conversation, feel free to fire away. Feel free to fire away and we can have a little bit of a chit chat. You want to discuss anything? You got any Q&As? You guys want any questions answered? You just let me know right now. This is perfect. This is perfect rant mode. Rant mode content. I'm stressed for you. Yeah. Yeah. Joey, did you lose it there? How many balls? I just saw somebody estimate 2,100 and something. Somebody said around about 2,100 or something. It'll be my biggest reballing so far by far. And reballing, I would say, is a skill. I think we can all agree. Because it's not just about placing the balls on the pads. Yep.
Football kicks off at 8. Best get a move on.
Yeah, it's Champions League tonight, isn't it? Gamer, I hope you support United. If he does, I know that he won't type anymore. Thank you very much for the £2. I appreciate it. I said 1,500 this year. Somebody estimated around 2,100 or something. This flux is going to go dry. Before I even finished. Maybe I should have just like fluxed one area and gone back and forth. Guys, we should have set a timer, hey? And challenged Phil. Thing is, if this were a competition, I wouldn't speak. So I don't want to do that. I mean, one in the chat, if this is your type of content whilst you're at work and you're just chilling and you need something on in the background and we got this little bit of chill music and me just reballing. Is this what you guys want?
As someone who is actually at work with this on a side monitor,
Yeah.
I feel seen.
You feel seen? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Thank you very, very much. Who was it? Saber, thank you for the 100 bits, my guy. I appreciate you. What does that even mean? You feel seen?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, listen. This is only just going to slow down. This is only just going to slow down the whole situation, by the way. Oh, the alerts are working fully now. Oh, amazing. So I can take that message off. What's that little bit of like contact lens doing on my board? Thank you very, very much, by the way. Who was it? Let's stop and have a read. Stefan coming in with the 5 gifted subscriptions, mate. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs to Samafasa, Tutti Frutti on the Rudy, Ormat, Vix, and Clear. Thank you very much. Gozzy, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing it by hand. 4 minutes 20 left on the hype train. Level 2 hype train, 61%. Guys, thank you very, very, very much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, should I turn the music up? Do you guys want the music up a little bit? Or are we good? You tell me. Yeah, Gozzy, I've gone crazy, mate. I've gone crazy. I just said, you know what? Why not? Why not? And honestly, guys, I mean this in the nicest way. This is not even the hard part. This is the such easy part for me right now. I'm a gamer. I can stare at this screen for 24 hours. The issue is 2 things. My wrist is probably going to give way before my eyes. And I have to transport this onto a heat plate. Now that I'm not looking forward to. And then I have to heat the stencil evenly to make sure that all the balls molten and don't squish together. If one of these balls squishes with another one, it could be GG. And I might have to start the whole process again. Because it's just one fail after another at that point. I've done it so many times.
Joey karaoke.
Joey karaoke. You don't. Trust me, you don't. Thank you very much, by the way. Who was it? My eyes are hurting already. Tristan with 100 bits. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. I was going to make a joke and say if anybody was out there actually like counting. If we could like someone do official updates. But everybody has work to do, so you're a millennial, so you don't have. Wait, am I a millennial? Am I a millennial? Early 1990s chat. Is that a millennial? Am I a boomer? Early 90s chat. Is that a millennial? We are millennials. Nice. Oh man, the 90s was so good, man. Just being a kid in the 90s. Oh my gosh. I had the best of both worlds. I know we've talked about this a lot. Guys, thank you very much for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you. Give after 6 rows. Bought a stencil. 1 minute 42 on the clock. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows as well. Yo, Zach. Hey, Jay. Seems like you picked a fun. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this, mate. And you know what? I saw a video that you recently put out. I haven't watched it, but I saw it, like how to reball. And I was like, that's very ironic right now. Like the timing on that. Yeah, I haven't got a stencil. So I just thought, you know what? Let's do a hand reball of a PS5 APU, because why not? Chat, did you confirm if you want the music up or not? Do you guys want the music up, yes or no? I know you mentioned, Zach, about what you spoke about on stream. Did you... I gotta be careful what I say here. I gotta be careful what I say. And my brain's trying to do 30 things at once at the moment, so I don't think it's wise for me to even open my mouth. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's wise. Up, please. Okay, fine. Let me turn the music up a little bit. And are we okay with like the lo-fi chill, guys? Is that all right? Is this good volumes? Guys, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate it. Legendary. Thank you. Good volumes. Nice. I graduated high school in 2018. Oh, I feel so old, man. When did I graduate? 2008? 2009, I think. You guys call it high school. We call it secondary school. I think it was 2009 is when I left secondary school. And I went to college. I dropped out of college. For reasons I've said I would never discuss on the internet. Only those close to me know why. How are you though, Zach? You okay? If you guys want me to lower volume or anything like that, just tell me. But I think everyone's in agreement right now, right? Like leaving it as is okay. I dropped out of college as well. Didn't do me any harm. Yeah, it's all a lie. Teach me about taxes, man. Teach me about taxes. Teach me how to survive. I won't go into too much detail because it's quite a personal subject, but I had a call with something today about doing something. And I know it's not very, that's not going to make sense to you guys, is it really? But what it's made me realize, you guys know from like a financial standpoint, right? I've said that, like, I don't know if I have mentioned it on stream before, but I really, really, really hate, and it's the only time I'll use the word hate. I hate like borrowing money. Now, you guys have heard me talk about like Dave Ramsey a little bit, but yeah, I really hate like having like not borrowing money is like such a weight off your shoulder. And I mean that in every aspect of the word. So like, for example, a mortgage, right? I've got a mortgage and I hate it because I'm borrowing money from the bank. And I feel like even after the house is paid off and, you know, whatever people say, how they want to view it, like having a mortgage for me personally still feels dirty. For me personally, it still feels dirty, right? And yeah, there was a phone call that happened today, and I've always been somebody who I like to think has been good with money in the sense that I've never, other than having my mortgage and a few things here and there, I've never like borrowed money. And if I ever have borrowed money, it's been like paid back on day dot or like before it's even due, you know, because again, I just don't like it. It's a personal preference. I just don't like borrowing money. It's not a Joey thing. I don't like it. That is a bit of solder there. Like, I really just dislike it. And today was another great example of like why I hate borrowing money, because essentially they're like, no, we can't do that. And it's like, oh, okay, well, well, I guess that's it then, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. I was like, cool. All right. Guess I'll just have to save up and do what I need to do, you know? It's just like, I feel like, yeah, man, it holds you back a lot. A lot of people out there, and this is just personal opinion, I don't like to, you know, impose any financial advice or opinions onto people because that's not my job, but I guess I can share some sort of an opinion in the sense that for me, it doesn't feel good to borrow money from anybody, you know, it really, really doesn't. There's something about it, I don't like it. I kind of feel dirty when I do it, you know, and that's not me judging anyone else because I am somebody who borrows money from the, you know, for the mortgage for my home. So, you know, I'm also there with you. It's just, I don't like it. I really, really hate it. And yeah, today was just another example of like, you know, making a phone call and being told, yeah, unfortunately, no. It's like, oh, okay. Oh no. Did I get that right? Is that flat now? Not really. And I'm also a little bit worried how I'm probably going to have to clean up this area now and reapply some flux. Okay. It's alright, guys. It's alright. It's alright. Relax.
I love how in the US at least, when your credit score is too good due to you taking out minimal loans and paying on time or even extra, the banks will deny you because they won't make enough money on you.
Right. Right, exactly. Like the logic, I know from a business standpoint, the logic is impeccable and it's really good, you know, because it's like, yeah, cool. Because banks are there to essentially make money from you. And the way they do that is by charging you interest, right? Let's face it. If you're somebody who pays on time, you ain't going to make them any money. So what's the point? But if somebody's been late on payments for 20 years and they want to borrow more money, yeah, go for it. Lovely jubbly. You know what I mean? Interesting fact for you, Jay. Did you know that mortgage translate in Old French to death pledge? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm not surprised. Dave Ramsey has his saying. It's like, what is it, guys? For those who watch Dave Ramsey, I don't know if anybody. One in the chat, if you've ever seen Dave Ramsey, or you just have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Dave Ramsey is almost like a financial influencer, I would say, in the scene, but he's also done like radio and stuff, you know, before I was watching him on YouTube and whatnot, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's in terms of how his values are with money and stuff, like I like them. Oh, this is gonna be horrendous. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I use his, the way he views things and views money and all of those good things. I use a lot of them. Like, if you're a borrower, what is it, chat? If he says something like, if you're a borrower, you're a slave to the lender, you know, and it's stuff like that. And it's true because, you know, in that sense, if you borrow money from somebody, they have control over you, you know. Makes complete sense. So I kind of say, look, I don't want to influence people, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, it's good influence not to borrow money, I think. You know? I think it's good influence not to borrow money. I'm not like amazing with money. I'm not saying that I'm the best in the world. I just kind of, I like my my things, as in what I eat every single day, and like I'm quite plain in that regard. but spontaneous in the sense that, like, well, to be honest with you, I've not been massively spontaneous in the last couple of years. I think we went on holiday, like a little family trip in September. And that was the first time we went away in a very, very long time. But it's just because I've been so on the grind, you know? Like, I've lost that spontaneity, if that makes any sense at all, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So there's also a way of making money, which is like, yeah, like you said, borrowing from people and then, you know, charging other people and whatnot and getting rich that way. And like a lot of people swear by borrowing money from the bank and then putting that down on property, you know, and then using that to generate income, but then being in a bunch of debt with the bank, which I see that as like a if that's the way you go about it, then obviously that's completely entirely like your business. And if you know what you're doing, you can make, from what I've heard, not from personal experience, you can make decent money from doing stuff like that. But with that stuff comes, you know, you need to weigh up your stress levels, you know. It's like some people who get like into real bad credit card debt, and there's a lot of people out there that you know, I'm not going to take the Dave Ramsey approach in that sense and be like, well, you kind of got yourself into that mess, blah, blah, blah. It's like some people are really like dependent on money for whatever it might be to cover health bills and stuff. Like some people have an absolute need for that stuff, you know, or to just have a roof over their head. But like, that's where it kind of puts you into such a hole, you know, having credit cards and just credit card bills coming out your ears. And then the interest, like you're just paying off the interest. You're not actually paying any fees off the actual card. You know, that's where it really gets sticky. And people are there just trying to pay off the credit card and they can't because they're just paying the interest alone. Like that is like horrendous. I like spending money I own. Keep things simple. Exactly. And that's why, you know, recently, guys, I've been weighing up the whole garage conversion / potentially looking at move-in situation, you know, and it's just, again, it puts a little bit of a spanner in the works. But we say, oh well. And we go, do you know what? We just keep grinding. And it will make it even sweeter. It's the best way to look at it, guys. If you haven't got something and you want something, you work for it, you grind for it, and then once you get it, it's even sweeter. Don't you want to own a house? ? Only if purchased cash. What do you mean? Sorry, Cactus. Props to you for doing it. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's pretty easy. This part is pretty easy. I'm gonna caveat that with and just say this part is pretty easy. When it comes to me having to use hot air to put all of these balls in places that they do not want to go, then it's gonna be GG. I just noticed, right? I've switched tweezers and I didn't even realise. Regarding to debt, are you saying that it's best to just own the property? Thing is, like, I hear people say, yeah, but the government could just take it away anyway. Like, even if you own that property, if you get into like financial hardship, then the government could just take it away, even if you own it. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't know how the law works in regards to that, to be honest. I don't know how the law works. Like, say if you own a property, but you own it outright, and you paid cash. Well, the saying "pay cash" is like buying outright. Yeah. So say you've bought a property in cash, and well, I guess it depends also like who you owe money to and whatnot, right? Like, can somebody take your house away?
Joey, underground anti-government repair bunker fund.
Saber, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. But yeah, one of my dreams, one of my like long-term goals has just been to pay off my mortgage. But yeah. The issue being is that I work from home, right? So an additional room is kind of needed for my office. So now that I've got mini JDT and macro JDT, that's two mini JDTs, you know? So eventually they're going to need their own rooms, boy and a girl. And with that being the case, where does JDT go? You know what I mean? In the loft. Everyone's saying loft. No, I wouldn't want to go in a loft. And I guess one of the simple reasons is fire hazard, you know. I mean, a lot of it boils down to fire hazards for me personally. But I guess you could say the same with me just being in a normal room, right? The options are move house, go into garage and spend a ridiculous amount of money going into the garage to then just lose it whenever we go to move, which will inevitably happen, or rent an office space for like £1,000 a month. And I don't want to do that because I'll be away from my family. Like, the thing is, like, if I have to be away from the family to work and earn, so be it. But if I have the opportunity and the choice to be able to help out at home with the family whilst they're young, I'm obviously going to take that. But, you know, if push comes to shove and I had to essentially move, I would, to earn money. But I'm in a fortunate position where I don't have to do that just yet. But I feel like things are going to turn very quickly. And I'm going to be ill prepared for it. So, yeah. I've got a garage in my garden. I've got a garage which is big enough to house a workshop, luckily. But it's just the cost of like actually going out there and insurance. Not only that, security, and all the other bits and bobs. Like it's just, it doesn't make financial sense. It really, really, really doesn't. And I've gone out to my garage on a couple of streams and, you know, spoke to you guys about it, and but it financially, it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. I'm not going to get that money back. Let me put it that way. Any money that I spend on the garden and the garage and all of those things, that I'm not going to make that back through the property if I eventually go to sell. So that is literally chucking money away. You could argue that it's like investment, but getting that money back will take me a very long time, obviously. The argument being that it's not a complete and utter waste because I'll be using it to run my business, but it'll just take me a very long time. There's so many logistics to think about when you do stuff like that, you know. But yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was saying about, you know, you're a slave to the borrower is a slave to the lender. And then I had this thing of like, well, my goal has always been to like pay off my mortgage as quick as possible, right? It's one of my big long-term goals. And then imagine if one day in the future I do that, and then I'm like, oh, well, I've got to move now. Let me reset and double that price. Like, what's the point, man? You know what I mean? Because ultimately, that's what's going to happen. That's one of the things when you have a family, you know? It's one of the things when you have a family. And then it's also like, you know, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to create? This is one thing that I always think about. Alan, thank you very much for the Prime. Has that not come through? I feel like, guys, there must be something up with the API today, hey? There must be, because Alan's Prime sub hasn't come through. Whereas like Saber's bits and stuff has come through in the past. So I'm going to keep that thing up that says alert's not working today, because they are very, very temperamental right now. Alan, thank you very much for the Prime. Appreciate you. But then it's like, okay, so I love being home, guys. I can't lie to you. I love being home. Home is my like comfort place, you know. One in the chat if you're the same. One is like, home is like my my space. So like for me, but I also need to know that my kids feel the same way. So like, it's then like, okay, so do I put extra money down on the mortgage and pay that off quicker, and then maybe look at getting a nicer home for all of us, or do we use that money to go on holidays? What are the kids going to appreciate more? Are the kids going to appreciate holidays, or are they going to appreciate a family hub where like every Christmas is there, all the New Year's, like, and you have these memories of the comfort of your own home, you know what I mean? Like, so that's one of the decisions that I have to make. Is the fam going to prefer, because I know what I'd prefer, but I don't want to think of it selfishly. Like I would prefer to just have a family home that everyone goes to for Christmas. It's like the central hub, rather than go on all these like holidays and stuff, and then later on, when they're a bit older, that's when the holidays can ensue.
Bodge and I will convert your garage. Might not be a workshop, but it will be converted to something. Winking face, tears of joy.
Is that Techno? Yeah, Techno, thank you for the 100 bits. Do you know what I mean, guys? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. See you later, Gozzy. Much love. Quality time with parents does not have to be a holiday. Yeah, it's true. Home is where the parents are. Your kids will probably move out ASAP and live in their own apartment. I would love to have that. What's that, Saber? Home is the better choice. Mortgages are actually a good debt. House prices over long term go down unless there's a big economic problem, and in that scenario you have big problems. Guys, what did I say 1 for? What did I say 1 for? My head scrambled, as you can imagine. What did I say 1 for? Home. Oh yeah, if you're a home person, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I think, and I don't know, because these are the situations that nobody talks to you about when you're like having a kid. Zach, my guy, Zach. I don't know if LA's listening as well, but it's like these sorts of conversations, you know. I mean, logically, I think it makes more sense to have the home, you know. Because I can't, at the moment, I can't put a trampoline in the back garden. And I can't put a little football net for my son. And my daughter, if she wants to play football. She does love football. Those are the things that, you know, after they finish school, I want them to come home and look forward to coming home, going on the trampoline, playing football in the garden. Like, yeah, I think home wins by a clear shot here. So, you know, ultimately, it's a more space sort of scenario. I love our home. And it will always forever be our first family home. When we moved in here, we had no children. When we moved in here, we had no cats. Like, when we moved in here, it was big. And now it's crazy being in this situation. Crazy being in this situation. Seems fluxy. Aren't those balls going to float when JDT applies heat? No, it's not. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Listen, if it does, I'll not stream for a week. I'll take that back. I think it's a thin enough layer. I think. I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think it looks like a thin enough layer? I don't think it looks too bad, hey? I think if you have money, enjoy your life fully if you can. I know people who live from salary to salary just to allow house down payment. They hope to enjoy life, retire in 30 years. Yeah, exactly. Which is, by the way, the whole point of me talking about paying off the mortgage as quick as possible. I know, because you're right, you know. It's just the thing is, like, whilst I understand that, my kids aren't yet old enough to... They're going to have memories, right? My kids are going to have core memories right now. Well, my eldest is. My 3-year-old is going to have core memories. She will remember a lot of the things that we are doing at the moment. Not everything, but, you know, a lot. And they're going to be things that shape her in the future. The things that are going to shape her up until the age of, I feel like, that 7, 8, 9 sort of situation is going to be all of these family moments. And, you know, family moments will still be a huge part after that 7, 8, 9. This is how my brain logically thinks. Family moments are still going to be an incredible, important part after that. But prior to that, they don't really care for valuable things. As long as I'm having dinner with her every single night, and as long as I'm playing with her as much as I can, and as long as I'm there for Christmas and all of those things, and as long as we're together as a family, in my head, that's like, well, that's the time to, you know, pay everything down and do all of that. If I take her to Disneyland right now, sure, it would be something that she most probably remembers. Would she remember all of it? Absolutely not. Would that be one of the things that she grows up and she's like, I'm proud of my dad because he took me to Disneyland? I don't know. I don't think so. Whereas I feel like when she's old enough, like, the pride will be, my dad worked hard and he worked hard to provide us with a loving family home, you know. And look, I mean, if something happens, God forbid, if something happens to me or whatever, then it happens, regardless of how many holidays and stuff we've gone on. As long as I'm making sure that the base is right, and the base being family time, I don't really care for any of the other stuff, you know. And I also don't want her, I think as well, do you know what? I've never really thought about it like this, so fair enough. Thank you for bringing it up, because I never thought of it like this. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know, it's gone. Point still stands, lol, that I think they're going to much prefer a family home base than all of the materialistic things. Because you know what? For me personally, that's what I appreciate with my mum. Is I had enough growing up. I'm not going to say I didn't have much, because I had everything I needed. And I feel like I'm old enough to know and appreciate that. Could I have had more stuff? Absolutely. Could I have had less stuff? Absolutely. Did I have PlayStation 1s on launch and all of those? No. I didn't have a computer until I was, mid-teens. And it's those sorts of things. But I was lucky enough to have that. You know what I mean? So I feel like for my kids, it's going to be teaching them that, yeah, sometimes you have the nice stuff, the toys and whatnot, but they're just the extras. Do you know what I mean? They are additional. They are not the core foundations of what you want in life. It's not a core foundation. They don't care for all their toys and whatnot. When they're really, really young, your time is invaluable to your children. And I like to think I do a good enough job. Maybe I don't. Maybe one day she'll tell me, Dad, when we were younger, you could have spent more time with me. But I kind of feel like, you know, with me working from home and those sorts of things and just being present, I could do a better job, that's for sure. But I think being present enough to be there, you know, hopefully that's something they appreciate above everything. But I feel like that's also like a standard that you should have as a father. You should be present and you should be there for your kids. I mean, I'm talking off, you know, bad experience. For 99% of my life, my mum's brought me up as a single mum. So I actually fail to understand how, and maybe it's just biased because of the situation I'm currently in, but I fail to understand how a father cannot be there for his kids. Call me stupid, but I genuinely fail to understand. And you know what as well? It's kind of like, so when my youngest was born, I always said like the hardest thing for me in the first year was communication. I wouldn't go as far to say I didn't feel a connection with her, because I definitely felt a connection. But I know that there's some dads out there that actually don't feel a connection with their newborns. And it's actually more common than people think. But what I said is that it's very, very hard to communicate because you don't get anything back, right? And then when they start getting into that latter sort of, you know, 9-month stage and stuff, and they can maybe say their first word or something, a lot of it, because my wife was purely breastfeeding, there wasn't necessarily much that I could do to assist on that front, obviously. You know, we came to the agreement that we wouldn't even use bottles, it was just breastfeeding. So it became quite difficult for me to get involved when they were a baby. And it's the same time round, it's the same thing this time round, is what we've chosen to go with, right? But I feel like even if you do not have a connection with your child, like, and whilst I appreciate and can appreciate that that may come across that incredibly difficult, you have a duty to care for that child, regardless if you have a connection or not. You have a duty to make it work. That is mankind. That protection aspect, you know? So the fact that some people can't even, like, I don't know. Don't tell me he's reballing it by hand. Joey does not breastfeed. Yeah, guys, I do not breastfeed. What does your wife do for a living? She's a stay-at-home mum, but she also does bits for JDT. So one of her main priorities is looking after macro and mini JDT. And I feel incredibly privileged and lucky that she's able to do that. And that's by choice, by the way. And it's something that I'll forever be proud of. Not proud of many things, but it's definitely one of the things that I'll take to the grave and be like, cool, we've done that. I don't think I ever told this story. When I was working in IT as second line support, and I was on a wage, I think I was on £30,000 a year as a second line IT support technician. And me and my wife was a breadwinner. She was earning very good money. And when she fell pregnant, this was 2022, we had to make a decision because we were like, what are we going to do? Because we can't live off my wage alone. We couldn't live off that 30 alone because we had the mortgage and we had bills and all sorts of bits and bobs and cost of living crazy, right? So we said, what are we going to do? And we said, we're going to have to dip into the savings for the time that she's going to be on maternity leave, because our company was awful with maternity. Awful. You had, I think it was, she had 6 weeks full pay. 6 weeks, by the way. She had 6 weeks full pay. And bearing in mind the maternity was 9 months. 6 weeks full pay, and then the rest was statutory. For those who don't live in the UK, statutory maternity pay is like, I don't know what it was, £100 a week. So I don't even know if it was that. So it's pretty much nothing after 6 weeks. So we said, well, I'll tell you what, if you can just go 9 months and we dip into our savings, we use all of our savings, and you get to spend all of that time with our baby, we've won at life. I was like, we've done the best we can do, and then we'll have to work some stuff out, whatever it might be. But the dream and the aim was to make sure that my wife looked after our babies, or baby at the time, for that first 9 months. We said if we get there, it would be an incredible bonus. That was 2022. 1 month. Sorry, it was about 2 months because I had to hand in my notice. About 2 months before mini JDT drops, I get a job offer to go to Rocket Repairs. To risk everything that I was currently doing. So I was at this company for 9 years. So the move was, well, we had planned 9 months. If I can get myself on that 30 grand, then it'll be lovely jubbly. And then at least then I'm doing something new, but it's less risk involved because it's the same amount of money as what I was on. So I took the risk and I left my 9-year-old comfort job with a month to spare from the arrival of Mini. Oh no, actually, I think Mini JDT came, and then I had a month off parental leave, and then I went into Rocket Repairs, which was the repair shop. So I done that. And then I am in a very grateful position to be where I am now, whereby my wife has now been looking after Mini JDT for nearly 3.5 years, chat. Where we said we were going to have to dip into our savings and we'd be lucky to get 9 months. The risk worked. The risk worked. It paid off massively. And like I said, I'm just eternally grateful for everything. You guys have given me the best gift in the world. And that is that my wife, and this is going back to the whole pride thing, and just like, you know, being able to tell our, well, hopefully they'll know, but, you know, tell our kids one day that your mum was able to just look after you and spend all that time with you. So regardless of whatever happens, if anything dreadful does happen, anything like that, God forbid it doesn't. God forbid it does. Then at least they've had that time. Same with me sort of situation, we're working from home, you know. Like, that's just a double whammy. Big Beak, welcome. You have 2 years of 70% plus. Wow, Tim. That's crazy. Employers technically can't offer more than statutory sick, but it's rarely done. Yeah. I've moved from Belgium to the UK, and rather being paid full sick leave for months, I would get this. Yeah. Statutory pay is not great, but it's down to the company at the end of the day. It's down to the company. A company can pay you more. But, yeah. I guess as well, like, you know, if it's a small company and like, or and the company's not making a lot of money and stuff, like, there's things to understand, but the company that I was working for was doing absolutely fine, as far as I'm concerned. But a massive benefit is that my wife didn't have to go back there. Does that all make sense, chat? Sorry if I'm boring you. Company I worked for gave us statutory pay, but the people in the office got to work from home. In quotations, yeah. Did you meet your wife at... No. No. Me and my wife have been together for coming up to 14 years. Soon. So I knew her before that company. I'm open for the same situation as you, and you inspired me back into electronics, starting my education as an electronics technician. Directly translated in January. I've been selling kids' toys for 8 years, but completely changed my path. Nice, Cactus, man. Where do you live, Cactus? You in the UK? I met my wife when I was 17, now I'm 57. Let's go, man! I was actually speaking to somebody the other day, and I was like, in a weird way. And I feel like, again, this is something that isn't talked about enough. And if you're going through the same thing right now, which I highly doubt, I guess it's not. Maybe it's quite a rare thing. I don't know. I don't think it is. But I was speaking to somebody the other day, and I was like, I feel like I miss my wife, in the sense that the time that we get to spend together now is so much less than obviously before you had kids. And even though we see each other daily, I miss her. I told her this the other day. Because when you have kids, your priority changes so much. It's a balancing act. And I feel like I can, yeah, it's just, it's tough. It's tough. Hello. Who art thou? Really? Now the subs are coming through? Yeah, guys, I think this confirms it's nothing to do with me. I think this confirms it's nothing to do with me. I feel like Twitch is having a real funny 5 minutes, man. I should have put a Reddit post or something. Because I guarantee there's other people going through it at the moment as well who just haven't had time to make the post.
Good afternoon, Joey.
Hello. Is it somebody I've already thanked? I have no idea. Yeah, Sovereignty, yeah, it was. Thank you, guys. You miss hanging out? Yeah. We just used to chill on the sofa and watch a bunch of things, you know, but that time becomes very very dependent on your children and stuff and their needs, you know.
Almost a year. Crazy how time flies.
Thank you. Yeah, I read that earlier as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just miss watching stuff with her, you know. She becomes mum first. Facts, mate. Facts. The reason I'm not reading these alerts, guys, is because they've already happened. The last one that we got was, I believe, Techno, which is 22 minutes ago. So if I see that one, but that came through, I think, didn't it? That one came through as well. I don't know, man. There's something buggy with the API at the moment on Twitch's side.
Let's go. 2 years of me subbing and just about 2 years of you being full-time.
Thank you,
Keep
Saber.
up the amazing work in the repair community, friendo.
Thanks, mate. I wouldn't necessarily say amazing work, but I appreciate you, mate, as always. I feel yeah, our kids are 13 and 9, and we're just here now getting back, having more free time to ourselves because our kids are old enough to be in their own more. Yeah, nice, garbage. How's that working out for you? Out of interest. Is it kind of like nothing changed, you know? Because that's a long time, hey? Is it like just straight back to normal old times? I hope it's not too much of a personal question. If it is, then please feel free to just ignore me. I completely respect it and understand it. There's the Alan one as well. There we go. Thanks, Alan.
Oh, yeah.
Is that one of the... Stepman coming in with a 5 gifted subscriptions. Man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Went on our first weekend away with just us for the first time in years. Nice, garbage. My wife and I will be celebrating 45 years here soon. GRK, well done. Congratulations, mate. That's incredible. I live in Denmark, Copenhagen, currently sending emails out for an apprenticeship. I got my first soldering iron when I was like 7, but I moved from it and later got into business instead of electronics. I love being back using my hands and brain now. Nice, man. Good stuff, Cactus. 2-year badge, lovely jubbly. Give it a year or two, it'll start needing lifts. Yeah, it's true. Stefan, thank you very much for the 5 gifted to Legit, Gratch, Mad, Kiki, and Runaway. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind. I was doing one at a time. Yeah, the API is stuffed. I won't say it's like all times we've grown and changed respectively. So in a way, it's like dating new a little. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. I understand that for sure. What size balls am I using? Love watching you work while I do my own. While I work, I own a phone repair shop in Mexico. Yo, amazing. These are 0.55. Oh, I got to tell you guys something. Just waiting for the alerts to clear. And it's in response to one of the alerts that's just about to come through.
So Mini JDT is getting old. When will she be learning microsoldering?
Right, so...
Hashtag baby's first soldering iron.
Thank you very much, Saber, for the 100 bits. Mini JDT loves fixing things. What do I mean by that? Guys, she takes a screwdriver, she undoes screws, and she replaces the batteries. She absolutely loves it. She's like addicted to it. To the point I'm having to order so many batteries because she'll just keep things on all the time, and I think break them on purpose because she loves to get the screwdriver set out and replace the batteries. She loves replacing batteries and things, and to her obviously that's just fixing stuff, so she absolutely loves it. She doesn't listen though. She doesn't listen. She's very impatient. I don't know whether she get that. Where she gets that from. She's very impatient. The amount of times I tell her, right, chick, you see this flat side on the battery? That goes where the spring is. And then she just goes to try and do it as normal, as if like I have just not told her which side the spring goes. And she's trying to put the plus side on where the spring goes. I'm like, no, chick, look. And I'll tell her again, I'll show her slowly. And then she'll do the exact opposite again. Bless her, man. But yeah, she loves it. She loves fixing things. Is this a new type of ASMR stream? Are you guys enjoying it? Yes or no? One in the chat if you're enjoying this type of stream. It's a bit different, hey? It's a bit more chilled. Just wondering, can you heat this part now, safeguard? You can, and I was thinking about doing that, right? Why do you think I'm not, though? Why do you think I'm not? Why do you think I'm not gonna like make a checkpoint here? And I want to see if you guys get it, because I think I've spoken about it before. Why do you think I'm not gonna make a checkpoint? Overheating APU is not a bad shout, Hot Cows, because it's funnier. Content could be a thing, but it's not because of that. It's because of the fact that when I heat this up, it will use the flux that's on the board and will burn the flux. What that basically means is that I then have to clean the APU and reapply more flux. And because there'll be balls on here, it'll be a lot easier to kind of make the flux clunky. If that makes sense. So I'd rather just use the one layer of flux I've got on here at the moment, rather than have to come in with 3 or 4 different layers, because I've used it as a checkpoint. Does that make sense? If I don't stream on Thursdays because I've got severe carpal tunnel. I'm pretty sure, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, Phil's done an APU before on stream, isn't he? He's rebuilt a full APU, no? I'm sure he has. I don't know if it was PS5, but I'm pretty sure he's done an APU, and it's a lot of balls. Can anyone confirm? I know he's done South Bridges and stuff, but I'm pretty sure he's done APU. He had a stencil. No, I'm sure I've seen him do. No. Phil's done a bunch of reballs with his hands, with his bare hands. I've seen it. I just can't remember if he's done it. I don't think he's done a PS5 APU by hand, unless I'm wrong. He probably has, no, Phil. Yo. I thought it was TTS. Angel Martin has become a member. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. I think it was a Switch. Ah, potentially, yeah. Guys, would you say we're halfway yet? Don't make me laugh. Stop. God, you guys are so funny. Oh, gosh. Whoever said 4 streams might have been very accurate. Oh my gosh, it's 4:30. I don't believe it. The good thing about Kingbo Flux actually is that it doesn't really go hard. Kingbo Flux doesn't really go hard, so I can just leave this as is. I just got to make sure that nothing falls on top of it and sticks to it, because if that, like dust, oh, that's going to be an issue actually, isn't it? I'm going to have to put a box or something over it to make sure that it doesn't get any dust in. I'm back in the room after a short work meeting. I keep telling them that Joey is live, but they take no notice. Isn't it mad that somebody the other day was having a tattoo done and they had me on whilst they were getting their tattoo? I think that was so awesome, man. And then they sent me a picture as proof as well. It was amazing. Fair play. Guys, do you think that people come in the stream and they're like, this guy's crazy? Yeah, I come in here all the time and think you're crazy. Okay, fine. I shouldn't have asked that, hey. I saw Steve's fix recently. Steve's fix. I saw okay, I'm officially losing my mind. I saw Steve's video recently, Tronic's fix, on the whole Temu thing, and it did get me thinking. That is something I would be interested to try. Buy something from Temu, like a PS5 or something, and see what I get. What do you guys think? So in essence, take complete and utter full inspiration from Steve and order a PS5 from Temu and see what I get. What do you guys think? Somebody said funny until you get import taxes with a brick in a box. True. How's your pizza game? Oh, don't talk to me, man. Don't talk to me about the pizza game. I miss pizza so much, man. I haven't made pizza in such a long time. I haven't made pizza in such a long time. Maybe next time I make pizza, I'll make a full video. Guys, thank you so much for the follows, by the way. I appreciate that. Are they coming through on the alerts now, guys? Are the follows coming through like normal on the alerts? Maybe I need a stream revamp as well. Maybe I need a stream revamp. Maybe I need some new alerts, some new sounds and bits and bobs, guys. Maybe look a little bit more professional. What do we think? Maybe look a little bit more professional. I feel like Del Part. Oh, chat. What is it? Del Parts people has a really nice setup. I got Stream Envy. Maybe we can make a few adjustments and make it look a little bit more professional, hey? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Nothing. I'm not going to take away from the JDT. That's not going to happen. I'm just saying something a little bit more pleasing on the eye. Something where like alerts are a little bit more like appealing, easy to read, you know? Joey, them balls look too big. No, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. So I shouldn't tell you I'm making 2 tonight. Absolutely not. But now you said that, I need to see photos, Mirror. So this is like reballing ASMR. Yeah. Armageddon. Joe, have you thought about doing some Game Boy projects such as mouse? Yeah, I have. Yeah. I mean, I've done on my channel. I've modded a DMG before. Swapped out the screen and done some bits and bobs. I'm not one who is techno.
Towards a new massager for your arm after this.
My arm is very used to straining like this. Thank you so much for the £20, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. You, sir, are a legend. Anything planned for 150k? Oh, such a good question, man. I mean, I've been wanting to do some merch for season 2 profit or loss. Would you guys like some season 2 profit or loss merch whenever it comes to the end of the season? Would you like some season 2 profit or loss? Because I think that would coincide maybe nicely with the 150k. And I'm just thinking something simple, guys. Honestly, I'm thinking something really simple. Is Marv here? I know Bodge is here. Is Marv here? Have you got any plans for a charity stream again? I don't have any plans for a charity stream again. I don't. I've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment. And as much as I would love to do a charity stream, I need to maybe do a bit of planning around it, you know. And like, there's a lot of logistics that actually go into the charity stream side of things. Say, for example, doing a 12-hour stream and having all the stuff that I need to do that 12-hour stream. So at the moment, it feels like a lot of added stress to actually do, if that makes sense. Being 100% honest and transparent. Guys, you should go follow The Rock and R, by the way, who's a charity that we raised some money for. You should go follow them. They post on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, they post it. But they recently put out some more JDT carts. Chat. Look. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. But they delivered an Xbox Series S 1TB gaming cart to the ward. And with thanks to Joey Does Tech and his repair community, we serviced and modified all of their old carts to give them a new lease of life. So this is one of the gaming carts that got put into the hospital from you guys, from the community. I didn't receive any comms about this one, so I haven't done like an update in my Discord, which is why there isn't one. But this was yesterday, so I haven't received comms from him just yet. But I'm suspecting that I'll get an email at some point just saying, "Hey, we've done this," because they're super good on like just keeping things up to date. Can a template not be mocked up for stuff like this? Reballing, Irish, is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about reballing? Absolutely, they exist, mate. Oh my gosh. I haven't used up the entire playlist, there's no way. Why has it stopped? I don't know why it stopped. I don't know about you guys. I'm finding this super relaxing. And you're going to be like, Joey, what on earth? Like, someone check up on him. See if he's alright. But I actually am. I'm finding this super relaxed. I don't know if it's the company, you guys just chilling out with me. But this is like a therapy, honestly. I didn't think to enjoy it this much. I thought it was going to be a struggle. I thought mentally it was going to be an issue when I started the stream. Especially with all the like TTS issues and those things. But man, I'm actually finding it really enjoyable. I can't lie. Yeah, relaxing until you mess it up. True. Yeah, this is the fun part. What day are we today? Tuesday. Just as a heads up. Will I? No, again, I've got too much stuff to do. I was going to say maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but I've got so much stuff to record. Way too much stuff to record, man. Don't get me wrong, it's a good position to be in. I'd much rather have too much to record than too little. All day of the week. Every day of the week. I was meant to go gym today, but I didn't. I went to gym Saturday, Sunday. I played squash yesterday, and I missed today. So technically, how many days have I done? 1, 2, 3. So I went 3 days in a row and done some form of exercise 3 days in a row. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yeah. I missed Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll be back to the gym. But today was a well-needed rest day. My glutes and my quads and my legs are on fire. Fire. My glutes especially, man. Charlie doing a great job right now. Loving the content. Mind Spectre, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Are you streaming Thursday? Looking forward to having a stream whilst I cook the Thanksgiving. Oh no! Guys, is it Thanksgiving on Thursday? Man, I get so jealous of Americans when they have Thanksgiving, man. I was born to be American, I think. The idea that you just eat so much food and give thanks on a day is just everything I wish for. Or Canadian, yeah. Don't tempt me to move there. Like, Winnipeg, aka Winterpeg, has my name written all over it, chat. I promise you now. I really want to visit Winnipeg. Really, really want to visit. Go Quebec. See my boy Zach. Build a snowman. Christmas for us is the same as Thanksgiving. Oh my god. I literally, it just sounds like everything and more. Zach just lurking as usual, man. You're welcome anytime, my guy. I wouldn't dare impose myself, especially with the new arrival of a child, mate. I'll sleep on the pavement. How's the school thing? Yeah. I mean, look, I love the school thing. It requires a lot of time and effort. So my aim at the moment, and the current roadmap I have, is to look at getting a course out a week. That's what I'm aiming to do. So the next one that I'm looking to put on there is the how to replace a HDMI port on an Xbox One S. And then after that, I'm gonna see if I can do the Switch Lite, just like a teardown guide, and how to replace a USB-C port, because I've already done it for a Switch. And now 80% of the content that involves changing a USB-C port on a Nintendo Switch can be applied to a Switch Lite or a Switch OLED, right? So the idea is to have it as like a mini course separate, but I think what the plan is going to be is to just have it as premium access. So people who subscribe monthly are going to be able to access those courses, because you can do the fundamentals like replacing the port on a normal Nintendo Switch, but it's just going to be the teardown guides and a few little, a few tips and tricks here and there that will make a difference. So just having like an OLED and a Switch Lite tiny course next to the USB-C on a Switch. And then, so Xbox One S, and then there will be, what's in the works currently is a soldering and hot air station guide for beginners. So like, I'm talking very basic Joey Does Tech soldering jobs that I do, soldering little SMD components and what the best methods are that I personally know of and that I use. And then as well tied into that would be how to do chips. Now the chips one's probably going to be a little bit longer, and I'm talking about chips as in ICs using hot air. I have my own method, and people have seen me talk about it and do it all the time. But I think putting like a beginner guide together on how I do it in depth with detail is really going to help some people out there who are looking to use hot air for the first time, or even solder for the first time. So it will just include a few tips and tricks, and that will be its own individual little course as well. So I've got ideas for what it is that the content that I want to put out. It just takes a very long time, as you can imagine, to detail everything, remember what it is that I've got to talk about, edit it, do all of that stuff. So it just takes an incredible long time to get one course out. It takes a few days, and that's tough when you've got 3 live streams a week and 2 videos and daily content on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts and TikTok. So whilst it is like I'm super happy with it, it's not had the success that I'm imagining that it would have. And guys, I'm completely transparent and open with these things, right? It's not had the success I originally thought it would have at this stage, but I'm in it for the long run on school, man. I mean that. I want to make it the best and the best value for people out there. and I will give my time and effort into putting something in that people are going to find is helpful. And people have found stuff helpful already, which is really, really nice to hear. But it's just a slow burner. It's a slow burner at the moment. But it's a burner. So that's something. Andy, welcome, buddy. How are you? I don't know if I can use the solder balls. I don't, because they're going to probably be contaminated. I've dropped a bunch of solder balls on my desk, like a lot. I don't think I can use them. I don't think it's worth the risk. Because if one of those little solder balls has like a bit of dirt on, it's game over. It's not worth the risk, in my opinion. It's not worth the risk. I'm going to have to bin those somehow. I don't even know how I'm going to bin them. I've got nothing to scoop them on. I might just scoop them into the bin. By hand. That could have been 10 times worse. Joey woke up today and chose violence. In what way? In what way is that? I did that the other day when I streamed some more Ark Raiders. And I said I wasn't going to take any prisoners. Like, I was not Mr. Nice Guy. Nope. Every single person I shot on sight. In Ark Raiders. Got a good few kills. Also got dispatched a couple times. So, in the way that you're reballing a PS5 SoC by hand, my friend, yes, agreed. Agreed. I did choose violence. I thought he hit the APU. Absolutely no chance. I wouldn't be streaming. I would not be streaming if I hit the APU by accident here. Just as an FYI. Just so I'm going to give you guys your expectations. All right. Can't you soak them in some alcohol? Would that help clean them? Yeah, but then you've got... So, if the IPA didn't dry out, then I'd have IPA soakables, and I don't want that with the flux, because it can cause, like, bubbling. And then when you go to reflow, they bubble, they jump around, and they cause a bunch of issues. House of Pain style. I hope somebody got that reference. Would anybody else put Mrs. Doubtfire in their top 10 films? That film meant a lot to me, man. "100% says Joe. No, nah. Nope. You wouldn't put it in your top 10? Dreams, welcome, pal. I think it's great. Do you know what else I put in top 10, chat? And these are just movies that meant to me, I guess, a lot as a kid. Free Willy. I need to watch Free Willy, man. I think I'd cry. I watched it so much as a kid. Free Willy was such a good film. And number 2 was good as well. I don't know about number 3. I think I vaguely remember number 3. But number 2 was good. Was his name Randall? Chat, was his name Randall? The older guy? You had Jesse. I think his name was Jesse, was the boy. And I think you had Randall, who was the chief. Was it the chief? Like the police chief, wasn't he? Was he a police chief or something? Nope again. What? Yeah, Randolph. Let's go, Jonathan. You guys wouldn't put Free Willy up there? And you wouldn't put... Okay. What about 1990s Homeward Bound? We talked about this before. 1990s Homeward Bound. Anybody seen that film? Lord, I love that film. Used to make me cry like a baby. When I was younger. Wow. The emotion. Oh my gosh, the emotion. Top 10 easily? Yeah. Which one? Never seen it. Matrix, Independence Day, James Bond, Thor. Matrix is pretty high up there for me. I spent a lot of time watching Matrix when I was younger. I don't know if it's top 10. I wouldn't know if it was top 10. Matrix is a very good film though. Very good film. Trinity! That the movie with the dogs? Yep. And the cat. Don't forget Sassy, the cat. Homeward Bound, Sassy. Yeah, cardboard. That wouldn't fly nowadays, hey? that really wouldn't fly nowadays, huh? Forgot about that bit. Alright guys, well if you guys, if you're such movie connoisseurs, hit me with some movies then. What would you place in your top 10, chat? Hit me with some films and I'll see if any of them are in my top 10. Give me your best top 3, chat. Give me your best top 3 films and I'll tell you if any of them are in my top 10. Interstellar's very good, but I've only watched it once. Never-ending Story. Lord of the Rings. You're more than welcome, Tarek. Walk the Line, never heard of it. Pitch Black, never heard of that. I used to love watching films, man. My girl, Pulp Fiction. Chat, listen. A lot of people will talk about Pulp Fiction, yeah? When I tell you, you need an IQ of 275 to understand that film, that's a minimum. I didn't get the hype with Pulp Fiction, to be honest with you. Maybe that says a lot about me. Shawshank Redemption. It has to be up there. Yeah. I can't lie. Shawshank has to be up there. I've not watched that film in such a long time. Lord Glove. There's another one that's pretty similar. Chat, what's the one? It's not called Green Mile, is it? With Sandra Bullock. What's that one, chat? Is it Green Mile? I think it is Green Mile because Eminem's 8 Mile, right? Is it Green Mile? That's a very... I don't know. Has anybody seen Green Mile? Very good film. Very good film. Oh my gosh, guys, I can see the end of the APU. Green Mile's a great film. I've not watched that in ages either. I ain't got time now, guys. I ain't got time to watch no films. Green Mile is crazy. Wait. Green Mile with Tom Hanks? Is it? Green Mile's Tom Hanks. What's the one with Sandra Bullock? Is it even Sandra Bullock? I have no idea. It's the one with Sandra Bullock, and I'm pretty sure she adopts some guy, chat. Is that right? She, like, adopts someone into her family. Have I got the right film? Sandra Bullock adopts somebody into family. If someone could Google that. Blindside. Oh, it might be Blindside. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Honestly, incredible film. Loved that film. Absolutely loved that film. What was Green Mile then, chat? Oh, I've seen Green Mile as well. Green Mile is very good. Very, very good. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen Blindside. Blindside is a very, very good film. I mean, there's a couple of movies that have a special place in my heart. Jaws is one of them, chat. Anyone else, Jaws? Anyone else a big fan of Jaws? It's one of the reasons why I really like Great White Sharks. And another one, I haven't watched this in a very long time. One of the films I used to watch when I was younger was a film called Lake Placid. And it was about like a 40-foot alligator. Has anyone heard about Lake Placid? Oh, there's another one that's really good as well. There's another one that's really good. Chat, has anybody seen Deep Blue Sea? Has anybody seen Deep Blue Sea? With Samuel L. Jackson, man. Who's seen that? You ate my bird. What a film, man. I honestly, that is such a good film. Yeah, Deep Blue Sea is a throwback. Deep Blue Sea is this exactly. It's a blockbuster weekend, man. Deep Blue Sea was a blockbuster weekend. You take that DVD out on a Friday, you don't return it until 3 weeks' time, you get charged £5.75. That is Deep Blue Sea. From my memory, anyway. Guys, a reminder, if you're enjoying this absolutely mouth-watering content that I'm providing for you on a plate, please feel free to hit the like button on YouTube, and even if you would like to, follow me on Twitch. We're trying to hit 20k this year. Don't think it's going to happen. I also just got rejected for front page on Twitch, actually. Which is... I'm going to use the term strange, because out of the 8 times that I've done it, I've never been rejected. So, maybe I'm washed. Am I washed? So, no front page, unfortunately. When you've streamed League of Legends for 5 or 6 hours straight, and you've lost every single game in a row, doing this for 3 hours is easy. Trust me. This is light work. You ate my bird. Bodge, we're going to fall out. Hey guys, blow on the balls while he's not looking. Are you going to be able to finish the reball this stream? Absolutely not. I can see this being used as a tutorial on how to do this. Funny you should mention that. There's a YouTuber called NanoFix, aka Zach, and if you do exclamation mark NanoFix, it should give you a link to his YouTube. He recently done a reballing video. Now, I've not watched that video. However, I am more than happy to recommend it because I know and I trust that Zach's information on this subject is going to be tenfold better than what I do. So, and he probably starts off by saying, use a stencil. Make sure you go and check out Zach's video. And don't be an idiot like me. Exclamation mark NanoFix in the chat. I've not even watched the video, but like I said, I guarantee that it's going to be more instructional than what this is. Pearl Harbor. I remember watching that in secondary school. It's part of like a history thing. You know when they used to roll the TVs in, you'd be like, it's a good day. Lights off. Rolling the TV in. Those are the days that you live for. If you told Joey 5 years ago he'd have 160 people watching him reball a PS5 APU for 3 hours straight, he'd have told you to get a life. Do you know that, chat? What have I said? This is my life. Oh, I think hang about. I think that came out the wrong way. I've just replayed what I said in my head. I feel like I've messed myself up there. I wasn't telling you guys to get a life. If that's how that came out, apologies if that's how it did come out. I meant it would be Joey speaking to Joey, saying, "Joey, you need to get yourself a life." I missed one. Don't do that, chat. What? Why would you do that? Mentally, I'm very fragile right now, okay? glad I didn't go gym today because this is exercise. Chat, do you think this genuinely like do you think this increases like muscle dexterity? Do you think? What do you think? In all seriousness, do we have any scientists in here? Like, will this increase my muscle dexterity by doing this? Like, will I be like maybe a better darts player or something? Do you know what I mean? Like maybe like pin the tail on the donkey or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of skills here where this would become applicable. Did you see the desoldering station on Stranger Parts channel? Extremely amazing. I didn't, watching Nerd. Stranger Parts? Stranger Parts? What's Stranger Parts? Whose channel is Stranger Parts? I don't think I've heard of that channel. Would you say this is a good thing to do as someone who's never reballed before? Asking for a friend. I mean, it's a way to jump in the deep end, that's for sure. Like, there would be... By the time... Listen, if you was a beginner and you got into reballing, and this was your first project, I'm not even joking that by the time you got to the end of this, you'd be an expert. It would take you a long time to do it. But I mean, if there was something for you to practice on, yeah, the more you do something, the better you're going to get, right? This would ultimately be something that you would you'd absolutely smash at the end of it, 100%. It's like anything, you know, you put 10,000 hours into anything, you're going to be good. So the longer you take with this is actually beneficial. Let me tell you though, wicking the pads good is a must. And knowing how to rectify your mistakes is another must. So if you mess up, knock some balls, whatever. Thing is, at the start, you're going to make a bunch of mistakes. So just try and rectify your mistakes as you go. But I'm far from an expert with this stuff. FYI. Far from an expert. It's the first time I'm doing a PS5 APU. I was very shocked the other day when I managed to take this APU off. I thought it was really clean. And my really clean is, yeah, there was a couple of there was a few bits of solder mask on the board that had to come off. That did come off, so I have to use some conformal coating to put it back on. But it was nothing horrendous. I was really shocked. I was like, what? And I've already wicked it as well, so it's going to be to a point where all I need to do is just place the solder mask back on, and then go for the reflow. So I was really happy with that job, and there was no bend in the board or anything like that. Thing is, I could do this, and it's not going to resolve the issue with the PS5. I know that there's a very high chance that's not going to happen, by the way. I know that there's a very high chance that me doing this with this APU, it could be the APU that's at fault, FYI. Because the fault that we have is that it's reporting RAM error bank 6. It could have been a faulty, it could have been a crack soldable, absolutely, underneath the APU. But when I lifted this, it didn't necessarily look like that. So it could be the actual APU itself that is faulty, because I've tried different RAM sticks. So it could be that the APU inside is faulty. So me doing this is doing nothing. If I put this on, do you know what I'll be happy with? A beep on, beep off. If I put this on and I get a beep on, beep off, perfect. If I put this on and I get a no power, I'll be upset. Because a beep on, beep off is at least part of the initialization, right? Whereas a beep on, beep off, I could have messed anything up. I'm hoping I don't have a short on the 12.5, 3.3, or 1.8 when I go to test, or 2. But time will tell. And I just see this as practicing for the future, for whatever. Sir, why is it that you've applied to come and work at Pizza Hut? Well, one time I placed 2,100 balls on an APU. Right. So why is it you want to work at Pizza Hut? Don't know. Watching your videos on YouTube maybe want to start buying broken consoles, refurbishing them, and electrocuting myself in the process. Nice! I like it. Do you want to flow the place at stream end as a chip? I don't know. I don't want to do that. Ben, how are you, mate? I was saying earlier, the reason why I don't want to checkpoint this or save my game is because what that's then going to do is use the flux that I've got on the chip, and then I'm going to have to clean the chip properly, reapply flux. Then I'm more prone to having like gloopy bits of flux squashed up against the balls that are already soldered on. I don't want to risk it. So instead, I'm just going to, what we like to call here in the UK, one bang it. This APU, this PS5 APU is about to get one banged. Talk about patience. I have 2 children, man. I have 2 children. This is nothing. And I have real good patience with some things, but I also lack patience in a lot of other things. You know, I'm a very impatient person, chat. I know you're probably, some people might be thinking, what are you talking about, Joe? You sat doing that. It's different. Like, it's different levels of patience. Am I right? Like, I'm patient with this. I'm okay with this. I feel like if you lack patience, it's a skill that you actually need with repairing consoles, in my opinion. You need patience. But you can lack patience in other areas, like I certainly do. I've developed better patience since having children, but I'm a very impatient person in general. If you get the same code, it's already great success. Agreed, mate. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. You're right. chat, what's our thoughts about doing a subathon, right? What's our thoughts about doing a subathon, but a reballing subathon? So like, I don't stop streaming until the subathon runs out, and all I do is reball chips. Thoughts? I'd lose my mind. I would lose my mind. Oh my gosh. I'd be talking absolute nonsense by the end of it, that's for sure. Right, I'll be starting with this stream. Alright. Chat, this is where we currently stand, alright? That's where we're at. We are just approaching halfway. I've got 3 minutes until dinner, so I've literally left this one up until the very last minute. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Look, so I'll try and zoom out. Give you guys a better understanding of where we are. Just put that up as much as I can. That's where we're at. I'm not going to lie, chat. Because I spent the first hour of this stream talking, right? I reckon next stream we get this done. Yeah, 2 more columns and we're halfway. So I reckon next stream we get this done. I'm pretty sure. But that is good, hey? It's a lot of balls. I feel it in my hands. I feel it in my hands. I've got 2 minutes left of the stream, chat, before I have to go down for din din. 1 in the chat if you've enjoyed today's stream, man. What am I going to put over this? I've got to put something over this. What can I put over it, chat? I might just leave it. Do you think it'll be okay? No, I don't want any dust getting on it. I don't want any dust getting on it. The thing is, if I kind of do this, if I do this tomorrow, I don't think there's a possibility of getting any dust on it. But do I want to do it tomorrow? Do I want to put that pressure on myself to do it tomorrow? I need like a box. Do you know what? I'm going to make a custom box for it. I'm going to do it. I have to. I'm going to make a custom box for it. Watch me mess this up. You was on Ark Raiders? I see how it is. Damien, I see how it is, mate. Don't worry. I'll blame Jareth. Imagine if the cat's got on the room. Yeah. Oh yeah, the large JD teacup. Do you know what? That's a really good shout. Lost my life to that game. Don't blame me. Well, I guess maybe you could, because you purchased it after watching me play it on stream that time, didn't you? So I guess I'm kind of responsible if you look at it like that. GG. But you're also having the time of your life, so I'll take responsibility for that as well. If we're going to look at it like that. Look at the brotherly bonding love that I've created. Look at the brotherly bonding love. You know what I mean? As long as you guys aren't raging at each other, I'll take credit. Okay, I need to be super careful here. Do not. If there is a single part of me that thinks that this is like a rubbish box, and I just go ahead and kick it, and it knocks all those balls, my streaming career will be over. Right, the box is on, chat. The flux should be okay, right? Kingbo flux, 2 hours and how much you done? Just under half. We'll finish it next stream for sure. Because next stream, what I'll do is I'll kickstart straight into the reball. I'll kickstart straight into the reball next time. And yeah, we'll be done next stream for sure. Fun little project though. I would love to do more, but I have to go. It's dinner time. I'd complete that easily. Probably fail the actual, you know what I mean, doing it, but hey ho, it is what it is. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me today on the live stream. The stencil you would have been done in 5 minutes. Yeah, but I wouldn't have had the stencil till next week. Best stream ever. I appreciate that. Thank you. Aha, that's I don't know what that says about my normal content then. People must hate my normal content. Guys, thank you. I appreciate you. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. I'll see you on Thursday. Much love. Goodbye. Peace. And much love.